What's up, gang? We're back for another speed run, and this time we're doing Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, and I'm here with my two very best friends in the whole wide world. Donald.
What's up, YouTube? I'm just finding out I'm one of Joe's best friends, which is surprising because I don't even like him.
You don't?
I love him.
Oh, I see what you did there.
And of course, the one, the only Barack O-Boomer.
Whoa, I'm the young one here.
Barack, I think we're all in absolutely peak physical condition. Now here it looks like we're walking down the halls of a school, something you could consider visiting sometime, Donald.
I go to schools all the time.
I don't mean looking for dates. Tarzan, yell, Lou, 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 Lou. Was that a spot-on impression or what, guys?
It was like being in a Disney movie.
And I'm Prince Charming. Now I've got the key, like I'm that DJ Khaled song no one remembers from years ago. Throwback to when I did that Tarzan yell, Lou, 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 Lou.
Wow, it's like I'm in the jungle because I'm not seeing any civilized humans. Roasted.
Civilization is nothing more than the societal pressures that bind us and hold us back from reaching our truest potential. I am one with Mother Nature, and sometimes she lets me nurse even though I'm too old.
Hey, look, it's Poppy. That's something to focus on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
There is nothing to fear but fear itself and the dentist. The dentist sucks.
Now it's time to crush this power puzzle.
Boom, bang, quack, quack. If you're wondering how I'm doing this so fast, I kind of did something crazy to prepare for today's speed run.
Oh God, I'm almost afraid to ask.
I'll ask even though I know it's a bad idea.
Well, I don't know if you noticed when you came over, but there's a pentagram drawn with blood on the floor.
Oh man, I knew something was different, but I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe you'd gotten a new couch or something.
No, it's the demonic symbol drawn with blood. But I did get a new slipcover for the couch, so if we spill soda or something, we won't stain it.
Oh, that's a responsible move.
Yeah, I mean, couches are surprisingly expensive, even a cheap one.
I know it's crazy.
But oh, Poppy is going to jump down this hole.
I think she's depressed.
We're here for you to lean on Poppy.
I'm going to need you to...
Oh, God.
I think that's Mommy Longlegs. Let's dive in after her.
All right, I'm getting inside the big hole, even though it seems dangerous to do so.
Getting inside a massive hole despite it posing a threat to your very life? Sounds like every date with Barack. So were you going to tell us what the deal is with the pentagram drawn with blood?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So I was pretty nervous for this speed run and wanted to do a great job. So I went out to the forest and stared into the full moon. Felt like my blood was boiling, and I heard a voice say, "Your call will be answered." Next thing you know, I just woke up in my living room.
That's horrifying, Joe.
Then in my living room, I see that pentagram of blood with fire coming out of it. And standing in the middle of it was a shirtless guy with great abs.
A weird detail to include, but okay.
And horns coming out of his head. Looking at this shirtless guy with red skin and horns coming out of his head, I was like, oh my God, I know who this is.
The
Santa
devil.
Claus.
What, you thought it was Santa Claus?
How was I supposed to know he hadn't introduced himself yet?
I don't know, the fire and pentagram made out of blood could have been a clue.
Joe, I'm almost afraid to ask. Did you do it?
You'll just have to watch this speed run and decide for yourself.
To our lovely viewers, let us know if you think Joe sold his soul to Beelzebub, Lord of the fiery underworld, or if his performance is all natural.
You know, as someone speed running this, it'd sure be nice if there was a sprint.
I know, compared to our extremely athletic speeds in real life, this character seems so slow.
That's right, Donald. If there's one thing that's true, it's that we both have the brains of Einstein and the body of Hercules. So this character walking at a slow speed feels very unnatural.
You got that right, King?
Guys, I say this with nothing but love in my heart.
Here we go.
You guys have the brains of Albert Einstein now that he's passed away, but that's about it. As for your bodies being like Hercules, Hercules was a work of fiction, so that's kind of spot on.
Good thing he said it with nothing but love in his heart.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Quote, I say this with nothing but love. You guys are out of shape and stupid.
I guess Valentine's Day came early.
I'm standing by it, but you two have great hearts. Of course, I mean, your hearts are great figuratively. Literally, they can't be doing awesome.
Wow.
How on earth did Barack ever get a girlfriend?
To be fair, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I have a wife.
See, that's exactly my point.
Haha, Barack doesn't have a girlfriend.
Okay, but do you have a girlfriend, Joe?
No, but what's important is that you don't have one either.
Maybe we should catch viewers up with what's going on in the video so far, Joe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right now, Barack doesn't have a girlfriend, and we're laughing at him for it.
Although it's of course totally respectable to not have a partner because you don't feel ready. haven't found the right person, or just prefer to be single.
Unless you're Barack.
Exactly, Joe.
But in game, I'm on my big Monting to get that green hand we need for the power puzzles.
All right, get it, girl boss.
Wow, that silence was awkward.
Sorry, guys, I was just thinking about what my SoundCloud name should be. Because I've been in the lab cooking up a mixtape.
Joe, I didn't know you've had the chef hat on.
Bro, I stay cooking even when I'm sleeping. I have dreams filled with dope lyrics.
Wow, you're like a real artist.
I also have one where I'm back in high school, but I forgot to wear clothes to school. And for some reason, no one notices that I'm not wearing anything. So I just have to try and hide myself behind the desk.
Okay.
And I don't want the other students to notice, but then the teacher notices and I kind of like it.
Oh, no.
It makes me wonder, what's my punishment going to be?
Oh, no.
She says, Mr. Biden, I'm going to need to talk to you after class. Then I just wake up, which is always a disappointment.
Not for me. Hey, but speaking of fluids being sprayed, take a look at these hands being painted green.
That's right, Donald. That means we're ready to get our green hand and make our way down to the musical memory test.
Joe, do you think you're going to do okay on the memory test?
Don't worry, Joey B's memory goes burr.
Because it's always freezing?
If by freezing you mean I'm absolutely cold-blooded when it comes to Poppy Playtime, then yes. Now get ready for me to high-key cop a dub. My alphabet has 25 letters because there are no L's in my life. Now we just have to sit through the instructions, even though I know what to do with every fiber of my being. Actually, I'm just going to use my demonic powers to speed up time real quick.
Recite the incantation, Joe.
Shamalama Rama Tama Bing Bonganya Mama.
Nice work, Joey.
Nice, but kind of scary.
Kind of a shame to skip past Mommy Longlegs, though. This spider is low-key bad.
I'd usually agree, but I'm too busy warping time and space to really notice.
Well, trust me, she doesn't work at a restaurant, but she is 100% serving.
All right, now I just have to repeat the pattern that the game gives me. Easy? Easy.
Let's see if you feel that confident once it gets a bit harder.
I mean, insultingly easy. I'm talking Barack on a first date levels of easy.
Whoa, you went there.
I'm bad today. You know why I went there, Donald?
Why's that?
Because it was easy. For most people, W is just a letter of the alphabet, but for me, it's a lifestyle. And if people don't like it, they can get off my LMNOPP.
Got any more letter jokes, Joe?
Not right now, but I'll see if I come up with any more when I get some ZZs. I wish I could win this hard on bingo night, though. I have a feeling that bored teenager who calls out the numbers has some conspiracy to take me down.
Joe, I highly doubt she's out to get you.
I hate to agree with Barack, but it looks like she's scrolling on TikTok the whole time she's reading off numbers.
Or she's looking at a secret camera that points at my bingo card so she can always call something that isn't on my card.
Which of those two things seems more likely, Joe?
The thing that I said.
Joe, I have an idea. What if you just played bingo for fun instead of to win?
I have another idea. I have the Secret Service set off an electromagnetic pulse in the middle of bingo night. That should be enough to short-circuit any of the cameras in the building. Then, Barack, you'll be ready to cut the power from the street. Then I'll sneak up behind whoever is reading off the bingo numbers and pull them into the janitor's closet. I won't hurt them, but they'll think I'm going to, and that should rattle them up enough to give me the truth.
But what if the truth is that you've just had a few unlucky bingo nights?
Then they better defend themselves and hope they've been praying to the right God.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go on record that this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know, there's something about bingo that just makes me go crazy.
I don't blame you, Joe. Bingo is a constant rush of adrenaline. It's enough to drive even the most sane man into the depths of madness.
I'm not sure if that's true, but okay.
I'm sorry, did they just put J in there? Like it's a color?
Donald J is a color?
No, I'm very confident it's not Joe.
If J and heart aren't colors, then explain why it was mixed in with the colors.
I don't know.
Oh man, he stumped you.
But you didn't make a good point. You just said so many crazy things that it confused me. And then you took a victory lap.
It looks like the student has become the master.
Sigh, I suppose you're right. I taught you well, Joey. I taught you well.
The good news is that we're making pretty banging time on this speed run. I haven't seen anything complete this fast since.
Since Barack on his wedding night?
No, we're not finishing that fast.
Excuse me, I told you guys that in confidence.
What? We didn't mean anything inappropriate. We just meant that the wedding ceremony was pretty short because it rained that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter, Barack. Hey, look, we did it.
Yes, now we can get part of the code to escape from here.
Shh, Mommy, Longlegs is talking.
For doing such a splendid job,
Thank you, Mommy.
Mommy has decided to give you part of the code.
Her energy is super weird.
I like it, but it also stresses me out.
It seems like her love language would just be murder.
Hey, I'm not picky.
Can someone remind me what we need the code she's giving us for?
Oh, remember that train in the main area before we came down here?
I think so.
Well, it's the train that's supposed to take us out of here, but it only starts if you have the secret code.
Nice, well, we're halfway there.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
Wait, we're not halfway there yet, are we, Joe?
Tommy used to live on the docks. But seriously, no, we're not quite halfway there. But that was definitely one of the harder puzzles. How do you guys like my Bon Jovi impression, though? Keep in mind that if you guys say you don't like it, I will get sad, and it'll kind of pull down the vibe for the rest of the speed run.
Wow, the emotional manipulation. In that case, Joe, it was great.
Hey, thanks, guys. Since you like them so much, I'll be sure to do more musical impressions for you guys. Friends, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my extremely gray head. I respect my peers and paint the town red.
And you'll be extremely sad if we don't think that was good?
Oh, I'll be devastated and talk about it for weeks.
Man, that was awesome then.
Since you guys loved it so much, how about one more? Keep in mind, I'll cry if you say no, but I'll try to hold it back, which will make it more pathetic to watch than if I just cried normally.
In that case, we'd really enjoy it.
Grab a bucket and a mop for strong communities. Give me everything you got when it comes to supporting your family.
Hey, this is kind of nice, all things considered.
I'm talking wop, wop, wop. That's a moist no-no area. Apply some moisture-absorbing powder to your no-no area.
Okay, never mind.
Well, that's enough music for today. Otherwise, I'd have to charge you guys for a concert.
And I just ran out of money, so stopping seems appropriate.
But be sure to keep an eye out for my new mixtape. It's called Long Walks on the Beach and Gang Activity, and the lead single is called If You Don't Like My Songs, I'll Cry and Make You Uncomfortable.
I hate to ask, but what's the album cover?
It's going to be me fist-fighting a bull wearing a gold chain and a Rolex watch while Olivia Rodrigo gives me a body painting. But it'll be early on in the painting process, so you're going to be seeing a lot.
Oh my God, Joe, the speed run is going so smoothly. Hurry up with the chair.
Donald, I'm going as fast as I can. Honestly, I'm tempted to do the rest of the speed run standing up because I think chairs are out to get me now. Oh, see, that's the train I was talking about earlier that should get us out of here once we have the codes from Mommy Longlegs. Now, let me just give this lever a little tug. I bet the lever likes it.
All right, now it's time for Whack-a-Wuggy.
Which is what I strongly suspect Barack is doing when he's in the bathroom for extended periods of time.
I'm not doing anything weird sometimes. I just get distracted by my phone.
Cap,
That's so Cap you could put a baseball team's logo on it, Barack.
hit him again, Joey.
Barack, you saying that you're not giving yourself a massage in there reminds me of Karl Marx's critique of political economy, because Das Kapital.
So Joe explained to the folks at home how this next challenge works.
So there are a bunch of holes, and you have to get your hand inside them as fast as possible.
Sounds like every date with Barack.
I've been grinding in Kovac's aim trainer to get ready for this, and even playing a little bit of Fortnite just to sharpen up my first-person shooter mechanics. I've been cranking 90s, jiggle peeking corners, and low-key carrying noobs who are throwing as hard as possible to top ranks. Now, after all my hard work, I think I've made Mommy proud.
Boy, there's something I don't like hearing about that.
I mean, Mommy Longlegs.
I know, Joe, but it still sent a wave of nausea through my body.
All right, focus, Joey. This is your time to shine. I hereby call upon the powers totally not granted to me by Satan himself.
Just like how a normal person talks.
Lucifer, Astaroth, and Beelzebub. Grant me the dark wisdom to absolutely unleash that dog in me for this speed run. May this digital domain be a landscape for me to assert my godless fury.
Donald, do Joe's eyes usually glow red?
I think so.
Poppy Playtime shall henceforth be known as the Satanic Dog Park, as I hereby release the dog in me. Bark, 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 give me my satanic tennis ball as I stand with my boot upon the neck of all that is righteous.
Donald, were people supposed to guess if Joe took that deal with the devil or not in the comments?
Yeah, but I feel like he's making it pretty clear.
Oh, don't take this stuff too seriously, guys. This is just a little something I say to get myself hyped up. You know, like positive affirmations.
Your affirmation is that you're standing with your boot upon the neck of all that is righteous, and you want a tennis ball?
Yeah, that's pretty much the size of it. To our lovely viewers, let us know if you think I actually took the deal with the devil like these two paranoid guys do.
Oh yeah, I don't know where we get such a crazy idea.
Guys, check out my awesome karate sound. Hi-ya. I feel like John Wick smacking these guys down.
Oh man, those movies are so cool.
I haven't seen them actually, but I get the main idea.
Yeah, they're pretty straightforward.
John Wick is a clownfish who lost his son, and he needs to work with Ellen DeGeneres in order to get him back. But Ellen won't let the other fish look her in the eyes and acts nice, but is secretly mean.
Okay, so that's Finding Nemo, and I don't even think you got the plot for that right.
I'm pretty sure it's John Wick Donald.
Well, we'll have to agree to disagree.
Agreeing to disagree gives our ideas equal weight, and I'm extremely confident that John Wick is a movie by Disney Pixar about a father and son who are both fish finding each other.
Barack, can you back me up on this?
Dude, don't look at me. I'm not getting involved.
Hey, would you guys want to go out for karaoke after this?
H-E double hockey sticks to the yes. I've got music skills to share with the world.
Right, I almost forgot.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Ouch, what was that for Barack?
I thought you wanted me to hit you.
Oh, okay, that seems like an honest miscommunication and no hard feelings. Now we can escape through this vent like we're bank robbers.
Oh my God, I bet we'd make great bank robbers.
I'd be the ideas guy.
Joe, no offense, but you'd be the ideas guy? What would your idea be? Saying put the money in the bag, or I'll cry and make you uncomfortable?
First of all, that's not a bad idea. We might have a little competition on our hands to be the ideas guy after all. Second of all, robbing the bank was my idea.
That's not an idea. That's just what we're doing.
But why are we doing it? Because I had the idea.
I think he got you there, Barack.
All right, fine. You'll be the ideas guy.
And I'll be the hot one. Barack, you'll be the...
Donald, please don't say the black one.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say the one who has a natural expertise in stealing.
Because why?
Because I think you're naturally a talented guy.
Guys, hold on a second. It's kissy-missy.
Is she gonna kill us? She's got a sus look on her face.
Sus doesn't usually mean violent, Barack. It more means like mlem, mlem, mlem.
What was that?
You know, when a huggy-wuggy and a kissy-missy love each other very much, and it's like mlem, mlem, mlem.
Okay, well, I still don't trust her.
No, she's totally chill. Trust me, I'm running a constant vibe check on everyone. And Gwirl has got our back, and that's on God.
Sorry, I just need to revisit something. You said I'd have a natural expertise in stealing because I'm a naturally talented guy. Do you really think I'm talented, Donald? Because I think that's the first nice thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, I mean, Joe and I didn't become president until quite a bit later in life. You're a tremendously talented guy.
Wow. Thank you.
And I think your skills would translate perfectly to a bank robbery.
I mean, when I look at you, I think to myself, this guy's probably going to steal something.
Okay, that's more like it.
Now, hopefully we can do this next part super fast because we're going a little bit slower than I'd hoped for with that whole chair fiasco.
Oh man, that chair was plotting on our downfall for real, for real.
They hate to see us thrive, Joe.
But luckily, I'm laser focused on being the most based gamer on all of the internet. And losing is part of the improvement process. Just don't make a habit of it.
Wait, are you going to be better at games than Shroud?
Man, lil bro ain't got nothing on me. I totally respect the legacy and competitive gaming that Shroud helped to establish, but honestly, he's so caught up in content creation that he just can't match my grind. I'm sure he's a good guy and everything, but the dust settles. The sun peeks out from behind the mountains, and only one can stand victorious in the morning light when it's all said and done. Shroud will be asking Joey Biden for private coaching, and I'll tell him he'll need to join my Discord server and wait like everyone else. And that, gentleman, is the tea.
Sippy, sippy.
I noticed that cart full of toys we just sent down into an abyss had a name and eyes. Did we just commit some kind of weird evil sacrifice?
That's right, girly pop.
What did you just call me?
His name was Barry, and he was a single parent.
Oh, geez, why'd you have to go and make it sad, Joe?
Don't worry, he was a bad parent, and his kids are better off, even though they have a long and difficult road ahead of them. He was emotionally unavailable and had no swag.
Perhaps those kids are better off then.
They definitely are. In 20 years, they'll thank us.
Those kids will be in heaven in 20 years.
That was savage, Barack.
Hey, at least I said heaven.
Now it's time to do the next area. We have to pull this next part open ourselves, which is fine because I've been going to a CrossFit gym pretty much every day.
Well, really, what kind of exercises do you do there?
Well, right now I've been working on pushing open the front door. That thing is heavy like you wouldn't believe.
Joe, I seriously hope you aren't paying to just push on the front door.
Well, I'm using the facilities, aren't I? Plus, it's only $300 a week.
Joe, it's $1,200 a month to try and open a door.
Okay, another question. How on earth did you even get inside to sign up for this gym if you're too weak to open the door?
Well, of course I had a spotter, which is very important when you're lifting heavy. Also, before I went there, I took this pre-workout called 666 pounds of muscle.
Of course you did.
That was mysteriously just on my nightstand when I woke up one day. I put it in my morning prune juice and butterscotch smoothie, and it tasted pretty good.
That's nasty, Joe.
Don't judge what you don't understand, Barack. But anyway, I took this pre-workout. But then my eyes began to glow red, and I had strength like I never even knew was possible.
Whoa.
I was opening doors, sealing Ziploc bags, and even picking up bowls of soup like it was nothing.
I will say that is a freakish improvement on your normal body strength.
So I drove to the CrossFit gym, yeeted out of my whip,
You did what?
and pushed on this door, which is freakishly heavy if I didn't mention it already, and I somehow managed to get it open. And I've been in love with CrossFit ever since.
Truly inspiring, Joe.
Now, this part is sort of like a red light, green light situation where we can move when the lights are out, but when the lights come on, we'll get eaten by the monster for moving. I just got to jump across these rings like the Olympic athlete that I used to be.
Joe, you used to be an athlete?
I went to the Olympic Village where all the Olympiads sleep.
Wow,
I was asked to leave, but I went there.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, it turns out, in order to go to the Olympic Village, which, by the way, is where all the Olympic athletes sleep, you're supposed to do something called sports.
Yeah, I think most people know that.
Maybe some people, but I wouldn't say most people.
All right, well, you might not say it, but
Also, I'm nervous the monster's going to catch up with me.
is he that fast?
Feels like he isn't. But also, I've done this part of the game before, and if you get stuck for a second, it's like he's magically right behind you.
Sort of like Joe when he feels like giving out a back massage.
But I bet the monster doesn't sniff your hair.
Speaking of which, Barack, did you maybe switch conditioners recently? Maybe to something with, it smelled like argan oil in it.
I actually did. Thanks for noticing.
Oh yeah, it's a nice change. I was getting kind of tired of the lavender conditioner.
You don't think the new stuff smells too strong or anything?
No, it's nice. Donald, give Barack a smell.
Do I have to?
No, but I think you'll like it.
Fine. Sniff. Oh, yeah, it smells pretty good. The only thing I don't like about it is that I'm extremely uncomfortable intentionally smelling Barack.
We'll just keep doing it and you'll get used to it. Time to break through the window like we're doing that robbery. Put the free pens, butterscotch candy, and money in the bag. Also, I can't remember where to go.
Joe, it's the hole in the ground.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm just supposed to walk around in circles.
Joey, baby, I promise there's no way we live in a world where the right thing to do is just walk around aimlessly in circles.
Guys, who's the one doing the speed run?
You are, which is why I'm trying to help you.
There's no way we're supposed to jump through the hole in the ground. I'm confident we should be walking in circles. Hey guys, I just had an idea by myself, all on my own without help.
Oh, God,
What if?
don't say it.
My idea is that we jump through the hole in the ground.
That's a smart idea of yours, Joe.
Barack, don't encourage him.
Executing my own awesome original idea in 3, 2, 1. Hey, look at the clock. It's Tarzan time.
Earth to Joe, be quiet.
Oh my God, I think he's broken.
Joe, stop now or I'm going to lose it.
Joe, be
Sorry,
quiet.
were you guys saying something? I couldn't hear you over my Tarzan impression.
So the Tarzan impression.
What about it?
I don't think Tarzan did it for that long.
Well, you can't just copy people, you have to advance what they do. So, how do I explain it? My advancement on Tarzan is to basically have none of the looks or athletic ability, but to just go loo for much longer than he did.
I mean, that's one angle to take on it. Just keep searching and you'll find your creative voice.
I mean, no offense, but I think I found it, Donald.
Oh my God, Barack, have you been playing Angry Birds on your phone this whole time?
Not the whole time, but sometimes I just get distracted.
I don't think anyone has played Angry Birds in 100,000 years. I bet you have to start that game up with a hand crank because it's so old.
I bet you have to be started with a hand crank.
I do.
Besides, just because you don't play it doesn't mean other people don't. All of my friends on MySpace love it.
Bro, MySpace?
It's still relevant.
Hey, if it makes you happy, it's relevant. That said, it's in no way, shape, or form relevant at all.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've made it to the final puzzle of the game, guys. This should quiet anyone who said, I haven't accomplished much in my presidency.
Yeah, you're crushing Poppy Playtime.
And no one can take that away from me.
So what do we have to do here?
Well, we have to hit a bunch of buttons to control the flow of the toys so that we can get one of them to flow into our cart.
Couldn't you just reach over and grab it?
You'd think so, but for some reason the answer is no.
Well, if you don't have consent to grab something, then you shouldn't.
I completely agree, Donald.
And that's the values that I've led my entire life with. Joe, what on earth was that sound?
It was supposed to be me sounding skeptical, but it came out more...
Sensual?
Yeah, unfortunately. Here, let me try it again.
Wow.
All right, so now that we've got that, we should be able to go open up the door on the other side of the room.
Whoa, was that the final puzzle?
I think so.
So now we should be able to get the final code from Mommy Longlegs and escape?
Well...
Joe, what aren't you telling me? Is something about to go wrong? Joe, don't moan like a down bad zombie at me.
Sorry, that happens when I don't know what to say sometimes.
You sounded like a zombie that wants brain in more ways than one.
Oh, like I eat brains to survive, but I also seek out peers who are intellectually stimulating.
The stimulating part is right.
Okay, good. I'm glad I understood. Hey, look, that rhymed. I'm glad I understood. I'm good in any hood. I want to smell your foot. Does it smell like sandalwood? If a woodchuck could chuck nunchucks, would you suck? 2 ducks on a big truck, quickie quack. To all my hard-working single moms, holler back. Too busy counting stacks to be staring at racks. By the way, I mean a clothing rack. I don't describe women's bodies like that. And that's big facts when I whip gats. Everybody gets whiplash because I move fast.
Joe flows like Tupac. I flow like a river raft. To my hard-working single dads, don't forget to
Holler back. Lulu. Oh, dang it, straight to heck I fell.
Don't worry, Joe. No one saw that. One quick loading of the autosave, and it's like nothing ever happened. Lulu. I figured I'd try it out.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
How do we get this door open?
You have to complete the power puzzle and give your identity. My name is Special Agent Butterscotch, and I demand you open the door.
Beep, beep, boop this way, Special Agent. Butterscotch 01001, he said like a robot.
I like that you clarified you were doing an impression of a robot.
Yeah, I figured I'd just make it clear in case the beep, beep, boop wasn't enough.
All right, into the vent.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh God, we're falling.
Don't worry, we're cool. There should be a handle for us to grab onto up ahead.
Oh, okay, nice. For a second, I was worried.
Oh my God, we got to get out of here.
It's Mommy Longlegs.
Run.
I can't, the door is closed.
Hey, yo, she's kind of moving in closer and giving a vibe.
I think you're misreading the vibe. She wants to eat us alive.
Oh, no, let's stay.
Come on, door, let me out of here. I'm not ready to be eaten. Not before marriage.
Look, she's twerking.
She bad for real?
Oh man, I'm so out of here. Let me out, door, because my watch says it's parkour time. Parkour.
Wow, that's so much faster than walking down the stairs.
That's why they call me Lightning Quick Joe.
Who calls you that?
No one does, but if they did, that'd be why.
We're friends, so I'm going to pretend that made sense.
Okay, so we just have to keep running away from her for now.
Oh, Joe, she was giving you the look. Not just any look, the look.
I think we've uncovered Joe's fear of intimacy.
I mean, I'm a young man, it's still so new to me.
Well, honestly, Joe, you shouldn't do anything that you're not ready for just because you have the opportunity.
Thanks, guys, I think that's a good message.
Yeah, guys and gals, don't get eaten by a spider if you don't feel ready to take that step.
And of course, if you're going to get bitten by a spider, use protection.
Right, like bug spray.
Exactly. This reminds me of those flat escalator things that they have at the airport.
Oh, I love those.
Drives me crazy when people just stand on them, though, instead of walking to unlock super speed.
Like, the point of those is to go uber fast, not to just laze around and not have to walk.
Some people just don't have that hustle in them, Donald.
Or maybe they have mobility issues and they really need a break.
Oh, well, now you've made us look like the bad guy Barack.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, Barack, you don't stand still on those things, do you?
Sometimes if I've had a long flight,
Oh, my God.
You monster.
We haven't seen Mommy Longlegs in a while.
I think we might have finally outran her.
Nice work, Joe.
Thanks, guys. I think we can find...
Oh my God, she's right there.
Joe, did you do that on purpose?
Oh, woo.
I'll take that as a yes.
Don't worry, though. I know what to do. Because today I'm not Joe Biden, I'm Peter Parker.
Wow, she even makes the same weird noise as you do, Joe.
I feel like Spider-Man hanging out up here.
Joe, listen to yourself, Spider-Man. Mommy Longlegs, they're meant to be together.
But only when the time is right.
That's true, Barack.
Whew, we managed to escape.
Nice work.
Now, the next part takes a little bit of finesse, but luckily Joey B is smooth with it, like I just took a laxative. Did that make me sound cool?
It did until you mentioned the laxative.
Okay, I'm smooth like I have a high-fiber diet.
That's not helping.
All right, so let's start this fire up. Looking at this reminds me of the place where I got my insane speed running powers from. I mean, nice day we're having.
Wow, great. Save Joe. No one will suspect a thing.
Now we can run in here and grab the gear. And if I did everything right, then I should be able to open up this door and get to safety.
Pull the lever and escape from here like she's after your butterscotch candies.
If she was actually after my butterscotch candies, girl boss, would be nothing more than a smudge on my shoes.
Oh, God, I hear her.
Close the door and hide.
Don't worry, King. I know it's on site and I won't be caught slipping.
Yeah, Joe won't be slipping unless there are wet floors around. By the way, I make that joke not to make you feel small, but to remind you to be careful when you're in the shower and stuff, because it's actually one of the most common household injuries.
Thanks, man. I should get one of those mats for the shower.
But they always get all gross from the water.
Well, you have to clean them occasionally.
Man, no one does that.
True, nasty but true.
All right, now let's escape through this hallway.
Wait, I think we need to go the other way.
She really does let out a pretty scary scream. I don't see a clock around me, but I can tell that it's parkour time.
Gross, we're in the sewer.
Oh, even if I was being chased by a strangely attractive spider that knows how to talk and eat me alive, I would not walk through the sewer.
Yeah, I'd be like, Queen, let's just call a truce because I'm not getting my kicks nasty.
But do you think she'd actually listen?
I mean, these are 12-year-old off-white New Balance sneakers, so I bet she'd respect the drip. Also, Lou, 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 Lou. I said it a little late, but I can't miss a Tarzan time.
Joe, I'm so nervous. It sounds like she's right behind us.
Don't worry, the adrenaline's got me zooted, so I'm all over it.
All right, I have faith in you, Joe.
Oh, I don't like these flickering lights. Is that her at the end of the hallway?
I don't know. I have bad vision, but there's only one way forward.
Oh, no, it's just a painting of her.
I wish I had a painting of her in my house.
You'd probably have it above your bed.
Maybe.
Oh, God, but I think that's the real her.
Run, Joe.
Pull the lever.
And I oop.
Oh man, I feel kind of bad now.
Don't worry, she'll be okay.
I don't think she will.
Oh, okay, you're right. She's definitely not okay.
Did she just say, "What have you done"?
Girl, I know you're not trying to blame this on me right now. Yeah, this is classic avoidant behavior.
Queen is toxic AF.
R.I.P. Girly Pop.
I'm pouring a shot to the ground to honor her memory.
Did you have to pour it on my foot?
Yes.
Whoa, look at that weird lifeless hand.
That's my hand. Thank you very much.
No, I mean in game.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's the hand of the prototype. We'll see that hand again when we speed run Chapter 3.
Well, I guess let's get out of here.
Kind of an awkward pause.
Look out, Joe. There's something even more dangerous ahead. Multiple stairs.
Oh, God.
It's okay, Joe. I've got you in case the mere digital representation of stairs send you into a tumbling frenzy in real life.
Thanks, buddy. This looks kind of like the area where Huggy Wuggy was chasing us in the first game, and we had to pull that box down on him.
Oh, my God. And he just got bodied.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm scared of heights. So this part is pretty much as scary as the rest of the game.
I didn't know that.
I mean, people act like it's an unreasonable fear, but I'm afraid of anything that could kill me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whether it's heights, a plane crash, squirrels.
You mean like if the squirrel has rabies?
No, just if it comes and decides to overpower me.
I won't even get into the how, but why would a squirrel just come and attack you for no reason?
I don't know, maybe it was playing too many violent video games.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It does?
No, of course not, but I like Joe.
Oh, that's sweet. I like Joe too.
Down the slide we go. Guys, after this, can we go to McDonald's?
Maybe if you behave at the dentist's office?
Oh man, I hate the dentist. He smells like tuna and always tells me to floss. This is America, and I can have inflamed gums if I want to.
Joe, that's his job.
Well, I hate it, and it's stupid. But guys, we finally made it. This is the train to take us out of Poppy Playtime. We've done all the puzzles, gotten all the codes, even defeated Mommy Long Legs. And now we're free.
But first you have to do the puzzle with buttons.
Don't worry, I'm a technology wizard.
In that it seems like magic anytime you're able to use technology.
Hey, Donald, that reminds me of something.
Oh yeah, what's that?
If Tarzan was a train, he'd probably go, Chuga Lulu,
Oh, no,
Chuga
Joe,
Lulu, Chuga
please,
Lulu,
buddy.
Chuga Lulu, Chuga
Joe,
Lulu,
you're making me
Chuga
rethink my
Lulu,
nonviolent
Chuga
approach to
Lulu,
life.
Chuga
I'll give
Lulu,
anything
Chuga
to make
Lulu,
it stop.
Chuga Lulu. Would you give me your soul? Haha, just kidding.
You're a spooky man, Joseph.
It's fun being at the front of a train. I feel like I'm a train conductor. All aboard. This is Joe Biden's super cool train. If you're hearing this message, then congratulations, King/Queen. You're absolutely serving. Please listen carefully to these safety instructions from our Zaddy-in-Chief, Donald Trump.
Hello, everybody. Please keep your seatbelts buckled when the seatbelt light is on. Please don't remove any clothing while on the train unless you are reasonably attractive, and make note of the nearest emergency exit. Keep in mind the nearest emergency exit might be behind you. In the unlikely event that the air becomes unbreathable, an oxygen mask will come down. Please secure your mask and before helping someone else with theirs, especially someone who is not very attractive. Please do not wear super flattering clothing that makes you look more attractive than you actually are. It's unfair for everyone.
Donald, why are you giving the safety instructions for a plane when we're on a train?
I don't know what they really say on trains, Barack.
Also, while you were telling people that they better be attractive, Poppy told us that she's not going to let us leave Poppy Playtime.
Wait, Poppy is keeping us kidnapped.
Yeah, kind of whack after all we've just been through. If we were going to be kept captive, we could have just stayed put and played Raid Shadow Legends.
They don't sponsor the channel, Joe.
Oh, okay, never mind then. But if the people from the Raid team are watching, be sure to send your business inquiries to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., and address it to Joe Biden. Please no jokes like writing Joe Mama or Joe So Thick with 2 C's, because it might not get to me.
Who do you think it would end up going to?
I mean, it would probably go to Joe Mama, which I don't want to speak poorly about her size. But I heard the Sorting Hat from Harry Potter put her in the International House of Pancakes.
No shame in that.
Wow, this train looks like it's going to crash.
I'm too young to go out like this. Well, actually, probably not, but I'd still prefer not to. Pull the stop the train lever.
I'm yanking on it like I'm Barack in the bathroom.
You don't need to yank it that hard.
Oh my God, the train is going off the rails.
Guys, if we don't make it out of this,
Donald, it's a game, we'll be fine.
haha, all right.
That's all for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching.
Whoa, that's the end?
That's right, Barack. But stay tuned, because we're about to body chapter 3.
You heard?